Amidst a universe of exotic spices, cardamom stands out as a multifaceted jewel, far beyond a mere condiment. Originating from the tropical forests of India and Sri Lanka, this aromatic grain carries centuries of history and a myriad of applications that transcend cooking. Since ancient times, cardamom has been revered for its medicinal properties and unmistakable flavor. Civilizations such as the Egyptian and Greek already appreciated its benefits, using it in rituals, perfumes, and as a valuable ingredient in their preparations. Today, modern science is beginning to uncover the secrets behind ancient traditions. Preliminary studies suggest that the bioactive compounds in cardamom may offer a surprising range of health benefits, from aiding digestion to supporting mental well-being. Get ready for a fascinating journey through the multiple benefits of cardamom. If you have already been enchanted by the wonders that nature offers us, share your experiences in the comments and join us in this exploration. But before we delve into the details, it's crucial to establish a solid foundation. Cardamom, like any bioactive substance, should be approached with knowledge and moderation. The information we will share here is based on research and tradition, but is not a substitute for advice from a qualified healthcare professional. Now, let's demystify some concepts and separate facts from fiction. Cardamom is often hailed as a panacea, capable of curing all ills. However, the reality is more complex and nuanced. It is true that cardamom has compounds with therapeutic potential, but their effects may vary from person to person. Factors such as dose, form of consumption, and individual health condition can influence the results. Additionally, it is important to remember that scientific research into cardamom is still in its early stages. Many of the studies carried out to date are preliminary and need to be confirmed by broader and more rigorous investigations. Therefore, throughout this roadmap, we will adopt a critical and considered approach, seeking to present the available evidence in a clear and objective way. Our goal is to provide accurate and relevant information so you can make informed decisions about using cardamom in your life. Cardamom belongs to the Zingiberaceae family, the same as ginger and turmeric, which already indicates a relationship with plants known for their beneficial properties. There are different types of cardamom, the most common being green cardamom, Elateria cardamomum, and black cardamom, Amomum subulatum. Green cardamom is the most valued and widely used, both in cooking and traditional medicine. Its flavor is sweet, spicy, and slightly citrusy, with refreshing notes of mint and eucalyptus. Black cardamom, in turn, has a stronger and smokier flavor, with earthy and woody nuances. It is often used in savory dishes, especially in Indian and Middle Eastern cuisine. Both types of cardamom share similar bioactive compounds, such as cineol, limonene, and alpha-terpineol, which are responsible for their characteristic aromas and potential therapeutic properties. Over the next few acts, we'll explore in detail the specific benefits of cardamom, from aiding digestion to supporting mental health. We will analyze the available scientific evidence, ancient traditions, and ways to incorporate this spice into your daily routine. Get ready to unlock the secrets of cardamom and discover how this jewel of nature can transform your health and well-being. One of the benefits most often attributed to cardamom is its potential to improve digestive health. According to popular wisdom, this spice can relieve bloating, indigestion, gas, and other gastrointestinal discomforts. But what does science have to say about this? Does cardamom really have properties that aid digestion? Or are we facing yet another myth perpetuated by ancient traditions? Some preliminary studies suggest that cardamom may, in fact, have a positive effect on the digestive system. Researchers discovered that compounds present in cardamom can stimulate the secretion of digestive enzymes, facilitating the breakdown of food and the absorption of nutrients. In a study published in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology, cardamom extracts were shown to increase the activity of amylase, an enzyme responsible for digesting carbohydrates. This finding suggests that cardamom may be useful for people who have difficulty digesting starches. Another study, carried out on rats, revealed that cardamom can protect the stomach lining against damage caused by irritants such as alcohol. This protective effect can be attributed to cardamom's anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. However, it is important to note that most studies on cardamom and digestion have been carried out in animals or in the laboratory. More clinical trials in humans are needed to confirm these results and determine the ideal dose and the most effective form of consumption. Additionally, you need to consider that the digestive benefits of cardamom may vary from person to person. Some people may experience relief from digestive symptoms when consuming cardamom, while others may not notice any difference. Still, the Ayurvedic tradition, a system of traditional Indian medicine, has for centuries used cardamom to treat a variety of digestive problems, such as dyspepsia, flatulence, and constipation. According to Ayurveda, cardamom has hot and spicy properties that help stimulate Agni, the digestive fire, promoting more efficient and complete digestion. Ayurveda also recommends using cardamom in combination with other spices and herbs to enhance its digestive effects. A popular combination is cardamom ginger tea, which can relieve nausea, bloating, and other gastrointestinal discomfort. Despite limited scientific evidence, the ancient experience of Ayurveda suggests that cardamom can be a valuable ally for digestive health. However, it is essential to approach this spice with caution and moderation, especially if you have any pre-existing health conditions. If you are considering using cardamom to improve your digestion, it is important to consult a qualified healthcare professional. He will be able to assess your case individually and recommend the most appropriate dose and method of consumption for you. Furthermore, it is essential to remember that cardamom is not a miracle cure for all digestive problems. A balanced diet, rich in fiber and nutrients, and a healthy lifestyle, with regular exercise and adequate sleep, are fundamental to maintaining the health of your digestive system. Cardamom can be a useful addition to a healthy lifestyle, but it should not be viewed as a standalone solution to digestive problems. It's important to take a holistic, integrated approach to caring for your health. In summary, cardamom may offer some benefits for digestive health, but scientific evidence is still limited. Ayurvedic tradition suggests that this spice can stimulate digestion and alleviate gastrointestinal discomfort, but it is essential to consult a healthcare professional before using cardamom for therapeutic purposes. Another common claim about cardamom is its supposed detoxifying power. It is believed that this spice can help cleanse the body of toxins, promoting overall health and well-being. But does cardamom really have properties that help with detoxification? Or are we facing yet another exaggerated promise, without scientific support? It is important to clarify that the concept of detox is often misunderstood and used inappropriately. The human body has its own detoxification mechanisms, such as the liver and kidneys, which are responsible for eliminating harmful substances from the body. There is no magic formula or specific food capable of miraculously cleansing the body of toxins. Detoxification is a complex and continuous process, which depends on the proper functioning of the organs responsible for this function. That said, some studies suggest that cardamom may, in fact, have a positive effect on liver and kidney function, the main organs involved in detoxification. Researchers have discovered that compounds present in cardamom can protect liver cells against damage caused by toxic substances, such as alcohol and some medications. In a study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food, cardamom extracts were shown to reduce elevated liver enzyme levels in rats exposed to a toxic substance. This finding suggests that cardamom may help protect the liver from damage. Additionally, cardamom has diuretic properties, which means it can increase urine production and help eliminate toxins through the kidneys. However, it is important to point out that most studies on cardamom and detoxification have been carried out on animals or in the laboratory. More clinical trials in humans are needed to confirm these results and determine the ideal dose and the most effective form of consumption. Additionally, you need to consider that the detoxifying benefits of cardamom may vary from person to person. Some people may experience an improvement in liver and kidney function when consuming cardamom, while others may not notice any difference. It is essential to remember that cardamom is not a miracle solution for health problems related to exposure to toxins. Avoiding exposure to harmful substances, such as tobacco, alcohol, and processed foods, is critical to protecting the health of your liver and kidneys. A balanced diet, rich in fruits and vegetables, and a healthy lifestyle, with regular exercise and adequate sleep, are essential to support your body's natural detoxification mechanisms. Cardamom can be a useful addition to a healthy lifestyle, but it should not be viewed as a standalone solution to health problems related to exposure to toxins. It's important to take a holistic, integrated approach to caring for your health. If you are considering using cardamom to aid in detoxifying your body, it is important to consult a qualified healthcare professional. he will be able to assess your case individually and recommend the most appropriate dose and method of consumption for you. In summary, cardamom may offer some benefits for liver and kidney function, but scientific evidence is still limited. It is essential to adopt a healthy lifestyle and consult a healthcare professional before using cardamom for therapeutic purposes related to detoxification. In addition to its digestive and detoxifying benefits, cardamom is also often associated with oral health and mental well-being. This spice is believed to freshen breath, fight bacteria in the mouth, relieve stress, and improve mood. But does cardamom really have properties that benefit oral health and mental well-being? Or are we facing more unfounded allegations? When it comes to oral health, cardamom has been used for centuries as a natural breath freshener. It is believed that its aromatic compounds can neutralize unpleasant odors in the mouth, providing fresher, more pleasant breath. Furthermore, some studies suggest that cardamom may have antimicrobial properties, fighting bacteria and other microorganisms that can cause cavities, gingivitis, and other oral diseases. In a study published in the Journal of Oral Microbiology, cardamom extracts were shown to inhibit the growth of Streptococcus mutans, a bacteria commonly associated with cavity formation. Another study, carried out in the laboratory, revealed that cardamom can reduce the formation of dental biofilm, a bacterial plaque that can lead to oral health problems. However, it is important to note that most studies on cardamom and oral health have been carried out in the laboratory or on animal models. More clinical trials in humans are needed to confirm these results and determine the ideal dose and the most effective form of consumption. As for mental well-being, some research suggests that cardamom may have positive effects on mood and stress relief. It is believed that its aromatic compounds can stimulate the release of neurotransmitters such as serotonin and dopamine, which are associated with feelings of pleasure and well-being. A study published in the Journal of Intercultural Ethnopharmacology investigated the effects of cardamom aroma on mood and stress levels in college students. The results showed that inhaling the aroma of cardamom reduced anxiety levels and improved the participants' mood. Other research, carried out on rats, revealed that cardamom may have antidepressant properties, increasing serotonin levels in the brain. However, it is important to point out that most studies on cardamom and mental well-being are preliminary and need to be confirmed by broader, more rigorous investigations. Furthermore, it is necessary to consider that the effects of cardamom on mood and stress may vary from person to person. Some people may experience an improvement in mood and reduced stress when consuming or inhaling the aroma of cardamom, while others may not notice any difference. It is essential to remember that cardamom is not a miracle solution for mental health problems. Seeking professional help, such as therapy or counseling, is essential for dealing with issues such as anxiety, depression, and chronic stress. Cardamom can be a useful addition to a comprehensive treatment plan for mental health issues, but it should not be viewed as a standalone solution. It's important to take a holistic, integrated approach to caring for your mental health. In summary, cardamom may offer some benefits for oral health and mental well-being, but scientific evidence is still limited. It is essential to consult a qualified healthcare professional before using cardamom for therapeutic purposes related to oral health or mental well-being. Cardamom is also traditionally used to alleviate respiratory problems such as asthma, bronchitis, and coughs. Its expectorant and anti-inflammatory properties are believed to help clear the airways and make breathing easier. But does cardamom really have properties that benefit the respiratory system? Or are we facing yet another popular belief without scientific basis? Some studies suggest that cardamom may, in fact, have a positive effect on respiratory health. Researchers have discovered that compounds present in cardamom can help relax the muscles in the airways, facilitating the passage of air to the lungs. In a study published in the Indian Journal of Medical Research, cardamom essential oil was shown to have a bronchodilating effect in guinea pigs, meaning it helped open the airways and facilitate breathing. Another study, carried out on rats, revealed that cardamom can reduce inflammation in the airways, an important factor in respiratory diseases such as asthma. Additionally, cardamom has antimicrobial properties, which can help fight respiratory infections caused by bacteria and viruses. In a study published in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology, cardamom extracts were shown to inhibit the growth of several bacteria associated with respiratory infections, such as Streptococcus pneumoniae and Haemophilus influenza. However, it is important to point out that most studies on cardamom and respiratory health have been carried out on animals or in the laboratory. More clinical trials in humans are needed to confirm these results and determine the ideal dose and the most effective form of consumption. Furthermore, it is necessary to consider that the benefits of cardamom for the respiratory system may vary from person to person. Some people may experience relief from respiratory symptoms when consuming cardamom, while others may not notice any difference. It is essential to remember that cardamom is not a miracle cure for respiratory diseases. Seeking appropriate medical treatment, such as the use of bronchodilators and corticosteroids, is essential to control diseases such as asthma and bronchitis. Cardamom can be a useful addition to a comprehensive treatment plan for respiratory illnesses, but it should not be viewed as a standalone solution. It is important to follow your doctor's instructions and adopt a healthy lifestyle to take care of your respiratory health. If you are considering using cardamom to alleviate respiratory problems, it is important to consult a qualified healthcare professional. He will be able to assess your case individually and recommend the most appropriate dose and method of consumption for you. Furthermore, it is important to avoid factors that can irritate the airways, such as smoking, air pollution, and allergens. Maintaining a clean and well-ventilated environment is also essential to protect your respiratory health. Cardamom can be a valuable ally for respiratory health, but it is not a substitute for proper medical care and a healthy lifestyle. It's important to take a holistic, integrated approach to caring for your respiratory system. In summary, cardamom may offer some benefits for the respiratory system, but scientific evidence is still limited. It is essential to consult a qualified healthcare professional before using cardamom for therapeutic purposes related to respiratory problems.